Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Court. If you're new here, welcome. If you are returning back, welcome back, my beautiful soul tribe family. Listen, I am eternally grateful to be connected to such a radiant, beautiful, just wonderful. Did I say radiant? I did. Handsome, very divinely protected soul tribe family. That is a beautiful thing. We are absolutely a beautiful spiritual anomaly. And everybody can't sit with us. And that's okay. We're okay with that. Yeah, listen, come on in. We're going to tap into this energy, earth angel energy at the bottom of the deck. Now, initially, before I came onto the reading, I did channel an energy of animosity and false narrative energy. Somebody's under some type of an illusion and they want everybody else to be under an illusion. I don't know. We'll get into it. Yeah, somebody's doing some type of ritual. This could be tonight. Okay, I feel like somebody wants to attach an entity to you, whoever you are, something to make you mentally unstable or suicidal or something like that. Like somebody really is under an illusion, okay, by way of what they think is real. Yeah, look, false narrative, karmic feminine, expectations, health concerns. So somebody did something and they're waiting for it to kick in. It's given, I did that magic. When is it going to kick in type as energy, right? This could have been around the full moon. I feel like somebody's running from their magic too. I do. Okay. These cards got all twisted up, but we're just going to pull them and see what happens. Holy Spirit, divine angels, Archangel Michael. Yeah, look, the same card came out again. Animosity. So this is somebody that has some type of built up resentment or imaginary animosity is what I just heard. Yeah, I just heard this battle is not yours. You'll have peace and constant understanding. You got peace and constant understanding, and somebody's sitting up with a whole bunch of animosity, frustration. Spirit says they don't even know why they mad. You a healer. You keep transmuting some type of nasty energy, whatever this is. I feel like it's becoming a whole lot easier for you to do so. And somebody is really getting pissed off. I feel like somebody wants to. Spirit just said flex their spiritual muscles. Okay, so we out here flexing. Let's just see. Animosity, what's wrong? Yeah, look, confusion and illusion. So somebody's trying to attach some type of nasty energy to you. They could have even done a confusion spell, illusion spell. A lot of distractions. Somebody wants you to be mentally distracted to irritate you. I feel like they're irritated. So they could just be simply projecting their energy towards you. Clarify this person. What is the deal? What is the problem? Yeah. You're in this blissful energy. Okay. Bliss did come up in the reverse. So maybe somebody's not happy. I don't know. We're just going to see what's going on. We are absolutely using the Kipper-ish. Shout out to the intuitive gang, gang, gang. God bless the man who made the cards. Listen, let's get into it. You got the 9 of Pentacles and you got strength. So you're coming up as single, independent, and very strong from a very strong bloodline. I just heard somebody's jealous of your bloodline, jealous of your lineage. Somebody doesn't like the sound of your voice. Who is this person? Why would they listen if they don't like you? This cycle is over. I feel like somebody's unaware of that. Okay. Because they're still doing something to try to irritate you, but you're in this healer, blissful energy. You could have transmuted some bullshit. Yeah, that somebody sent you confusion, illusion. This could have been like a suicide spell, a chaos spell. Okay, who is this person, Holy Spirit? Show me this person, Holy Spirit. Death. Somebody's running from the Grim Reaper. Literally. They're mad because they got to try to dodge death. They could need to go through some type of ceremony or something like that or get a cleansing. Clarify. Show me this person. What's your problem? What's the deal? This person got issues. They're trying to hide something that they did. And they're angry because you can see it. They're angry because you transmuted it. They're angry because you're happy. Okay. Number 45 is here. 80 is here. Somebody could have been born in 1980. Somebody could be 45 years old. Somebody may have been born in 1979. Something like that. If those numbers are not significant, then just toss that and leave it for somebody else to take. You got death, Scorpio energy, Two of Swords, Libra energy. Somebody's birthday might be in October. If not, energetically, somebody's trying to hide something that they did. So separating the zodiac signs, just show me the energy. What is this person's deal? Yeah, they sneaky. They sneaky. They're deceptive. They're angry. They're mad because you transmuted something and you turned it into bliss. You took a bad situation and you turned that shit into blissful energy. Look at you, you freaking alchemist, you. You're damn amazing. Somebody's mad about that. Show us this person. Yeah, because of your gifts. Because of your gifts. I feel like somebody was trying to block your intuition, sending you confusion and illusions, poltergeist energy, spooky, boogeyman. I'm going to get you sucker ass energy. It's something like that. Somebody's a whole sucker MC out here. Okay. Clarify. I just heard the wire. Somebody could have had to wire somebody some money. Show this person. What is your problem? Why are you angry? Nine of Pentacles in a reverse. Because something's backfiring too fast. Nine of Pentacles in a reverse is a fast moving energy. Virgo energy, something about being spiritually in debt. Somebody could also be financially in debt. I don't know. Clarify, what is this problem's issue? What is this problem's issue? Ah, that's so funny. Spirit says this person is the problem. What is their issue? What is this problem's issue? Listen, Spirit says they're very much coming up as the problem, the issue, okay? And maybe somebody doesn't want to hold themselves accountable to that, but with the Nine of Swords and death, something's about to backfire. Somebody could have went and got a cleansing tonight. Show me this person. What is the deal? What is the problem? Somebody tried to set you up and it backfired. The moon, something under the moon. They could have did death spells under the moon or endings under the moon. What is their issue? Somebody could have sent something to your home to shake up your foundation. But with the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, you're celebrating something. This could also be like your partnerships. This could also be your work. Ten of Pentacles is also like spiritual inheritance, something like that. You're in this blissful energy. You're just celebrating having a really good time. Meanwhile, back at the insane asylum, somebody's in debt to the spirits. Clarify, you in debt to the spirits. What did you do with animosity? Yeah, you attacked somebody. What are you doing? What are you doing? Knight of Swords, somebody attacked you under the moon. Why would they attack you? They're saying that you did something to them. What are they saying? No, it's because you're winning. Somebody wanted to prove that they're better than you, that they can win bigger than you. And really, they're just a really big loser. This is really how they feel. Not my words. So says the energetic field that they are in or the lack thereof. Somebody lacks real, true, high vibrational energy. With the Six of Wands, somebody attacked you because you were winning. Somebody wanted to prove that they could beat you at a game, that they were the only ones playing. And you're in this blissful energy. I don't know what else to say with the sun. You got radiant energy. It's your light. It's literally irritating this person's demons. This is the kind of person that comes around you and they just all of a sudden get the gas face. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? You know, like they're smelling their upper lip. Maybe something's wrong. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, this is the kind of person that you like, you okay? You good? No, they're not. They're not good. Something backfired on them, a suicide spell. And now somebody don't have the money to go get a cleansing. What's going on? What did they do? Yeah. They sacrificed their child too. This is what they're really mad about. They don't want nobody to know that. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. You sacrificed your child? Yeah, you did. You sacrificed your child. You sent chaos to somebody's house, suicide, energy, confusion, and illusions. Somebody wanted you to hallucinate. Damn. You bitches better stop putting out stuff that you can't take back, that you don't know how to transmute. You're playing in terrains and territory that you know nothing about. You're fooling with people and attacking people that are your ancestors, honey. They outrank you. So when you sent this attack, you really sent this to your great, 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 great ancient God-ass grandmama that was here since the beginning of time, before the Most High said, let there be light. Bitch, you're going to sit your punk ass down. You attacked the healer. That's what you did. And now you found out that this person outrank you. This your great, 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 great grandmother. You know, you got ancestors walking the earth as ascended masters. Somebody's ancestors are pissed. They're about to whoop you to and fro. 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 We gon' let you know. Whoop you to and fro. Don't you do that no more. What's wrong with you? Listen, you about to be flat on one side. Do you realize what's going on here? Who did this? Clarify animosity, confusion, illusion. What is your problem? Yeah, now you in the Five of Cups, Page of Pentacles. You tried to take a child's gifts or you sacrificed a child. Clarify this Page of Pentacles. You gave an offering. You under severe judgment. I would be angry too. I would be angry that I made a stupid ass decision like this. But this was an ego move. This is ego. This is like thirst bucket. Big ego energy. I'm better than you. I'm bigger than you. I can do this, that, and the other. Meanwhile, somebody's disconnected, disassociated from this demonic ass energy and unbothered. You're a healer. You're in bliss. You're in the Four of Wands. You got a soulmate coming in. This is beautiful energy. They're coming in fast. You got the Sun, the Six of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. What more in life could you ask for? And you're in alignment with the divine, and you got hands that are clean. You ain't got no blood on your hands. You ain't got no graveyard dirt under your nails, no graveyard dirt under your nails, because you're not smoking graveyard blunts. That's why. There's people out here smoking graveyard blunts, man, possessed with these deities and spirits. Yeah, judgment. You got the Page of Pentacles. Somebody's ass is up the shitter without anything to wipe that arse. Listen, somebody should have minded their own business. Clarify this person. What the hell is your problem? And they keep doing something over and over. They're looking at what they've done and they're scared. Why would you do something and you scared? With the Five of Wands, you sent conflict to a healer, an ancient God walking the earth because you got intimidated by their power. Now you're in the Nine of Swords because everything you did under the moon that you tried to hide by way of a spiritual attack and sending death spirits to somebody, confusion spirits, you did it very sneakily. You're a sneaky link. You sneaky linked with the dead in the graveyard. You had a date on a late night creep. Yeah, listen, you creeping in the graveyard. You're going to get caught in that graveyard. You might as well go on and make your bed in that graveyard. You attack the ancient God, honey. Welcome to spiritual court. Let's just see what's going on. Show me this weird ass person with the Nine of Swords. What are they? Yeah, they mad. They're mad because you keep alchemizing their energy. You keep taking it. You keep alchemizing it. You keep casting out whatever these demonic forces are, whatever these angry spirits are. Somebody's angry because you're controlling their spirits, controlling their ancestors. They didn't know you could talk to their ancestors. They're like, oh shit, yeah. This is why it's so important to check somebody's spiritual resume. Stop judging a book by its cover. Somebody thought you were corny. Somebody thought you were sappy. Somebody thought you were a goofball. You're so goofy. Oh, what a goofy. You know, they thought this would be fun and now nobody's laughing. Yeah, you flat on one side. You need to pick your Aphrodite because it's flat on one side. Boom, 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 boom. You need to pick your Aphrodite. We come in love because it's flat on one side. You need to. Because if you don't pick your afro, you're gonna have one side high. Somebody should have kept themselves together. Now they are unstable. The hermit energy is like antsy energy, moving around, jumping around here and there, running from the grim reaper. But in the Nine of Swords, it is a tumultuous mind. It is a conscience that is unwell. It is a conscience that is not at rest because it's severely under judgment. There were absolutely warnings. There were absolutely red flags. There were absolutely, hey, don't go that way type ass energy. And somebody ignored the divine and said, I'm going to do what I want to do. And they fudged around and found out. Came for a healer. You came for a whole healer. And somebody has the audacity to have animosity and a state of confusion and illusions, to be angry because you have good alchemy. You alchemize their bullshit. And then you turned around and you turned them over to their ancestors and reported that ass. Five of Swords. They're landing on their own sword. So this is what they mad about? I would be mad too. I would be mad too. High Priestess in the reverse. So you a wicked witch. You went into your shadow. What you going your shadow for? Did somebody attack you? No. You were just mad because they were speaking the truth with the Eight of Wands and the Three of Wands because they could see your ass. So that's why you went there. That's not a reason to send death to somebody. So you were mad because somebody's coming up as a King of Cups, a healer, a psychic, intuitive, magician, master alchemist, an ancient God walking the earth. They are the sun. Bitch, if this person don't wake up in the morning, the sun don't come out. Do you understand? Okay, they don't understand. You know how it is, chosen ones, when you walk outside and the sun just comes out. Somebody was trying to put the sun out, trying to take the light out your life and send you some type of suicidal energy. Now this entity ain't got a body and somebody's out here moving around from pillar to post, body jumping, body humping, spirit hunching. That's what happens when you smoke those graveyard blunts. You're spirit hunching. You was hunching with the spirits? Child, I know you lied. You tried to put the sun out. This person is protected by Ra. This person is protected by the sun. This person is let there be light energy. Like you don't even know in the beginning of time when there was just darkness and void and all those little creatures were running around in the dark. The Most High said, let there be light. This is that kind of person. So you know you about to get your ass waxed. With the Three of Wands and the Eight of Wands, somebody was angry because you could see. So this high priestess absolutely serves as some form of duality. You could be the high priestess and they tried to block your intuition so that you couldn't communicate something to the spirit. So you couldn't communicate something to the Most High. What a lot of people misunderstand because they have no understanding is that when you're in this high priestess energy, you are mandated by the Most High to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Whatever it is, you are mandated to report to the Most High God what you see by way of truth. This is your destiny. This is your purpose. You are here to be of service. Okay. And somebody apparently was angry at the fact that you could see all their business. But here's the thing, somebody's taking it a little too personal. They're in these, self-imposed delusions of grandeur, right? They think that every reading's about them. They take it to heart. And so somebody went to do some type of graveyard work, death spell, confusion spell. I'm getting suicide. Somebody sent you suicide energy to see you spaz out. They thought it would be fun and they sent you chaos magic. They did this under the assumption of an illusion. Somebody was under the illusion before they decided to do this magic. Somebody wasn't thinking clearly. Yeah, poor little Tink Tink. They weren't seeing clearly. They just knew that they didn't want you to see something that they had done. They took it personal. Yeah, listen. Don't take it personal. Take the bitter with the sweet. Easy come, easy go. That's how the downloads come. They just easy come, easy go. Let the shit flow. If it ain't your story, lay it down. But somebody took it to heart. Knight of Cups in the reverse is somebody that is emotionally manipulative. They come in with an ulterior motive to block your intuition. So basically, you're in spiritual court because you're under judgment for attacking a healer, somebody that the natural world needs. You didn't know they was this spiritually protected. Somebody's a walking, breathing Orisha. You didn't know that? Somebody's angry because maybe their path, they had to go through a lot to get to that level and they felt as though you needed to do a little bit more. But you're naturally born. This is your energy and your protection that you were born with. So that means as you were breathing underwater in your mother's womb, amniotic fluid, like a little fish underwater, this is your spiritual protection in the womb. As soon as you took your first breath, you had this gift. That's what I just heard. Somebody's mother gave birth to the sun, gave birth to light, gave birth to a healer, gave birth to a master alchemist, an ascended master, an ancestor. This person in the Nine of Swords and why they're under such severe scrutiny is because you're one of their ancestors. I just heard the universe say, surprise, bitch. Oh, that was mean. That was so mean. I'm just here to channel the message. Two of Cups. You have a partnership with spirit. You have a partnership with source. Something about your love life too, okay? This person could have tried to do something to block that. Yeah, your lovers. I can't make this up. So you got the Two of Cups, the lovers, and the Four of Wands. This person is angry. You know, they want love. They want a family. They want to be happy, but this is not the way you go about it. in a state of animosity, in a state of haste, in a state of confusion and illusions. Somebody rushed to do some shit that's stuck to them now. No matter where they go, it's going to follow them. When they go to sleep, it's right there with them. That's your energy. You need to hold yourself accountable to that shit. You're under judgment. Okay? Clarify this child. Somebody tried to sacrifice your child. Page of Swords. Somebody could have been putting some type of monitoring energy or directing or focusing in on a child to see what was going on in you, around you, something like that. Why did I say in you? In you. Yeah, they were focused in on a child. Somebody tried to sacrifice a child. You got a King of Wands here in the upright, and you got a Five of Pentacles. Something about leaving something alone. Why is the King of Wands and the Five of Pentacles here? What does that mean? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it's a tower. This person wanted you to abandon whatever this is you have going on, which appears to be beautiful, blissful energy. You ascending very beautifully. You done made it through your dark nights of the soul, and somebody wants you to go back to sleep. Bitch, we are not sleepy. We are not going back to sleep. Sit your punk ass down. When you get up, stand down. You got a tower in spiritual court. When you stand up and sit down, go to sleep. Because you done made some type of pact with something, and now you sitting in animosity because you made some form of a misjudgment that you're under judgment for. Yeah, the divine is beating your ass. So no matter what type of spell work you go do, this is a universal ass whooping. All the spirits rock with this person. All of them. All of them. All of them. Everyone. Everyone. The angels and the demons. Yep. The jinns is snitching y'all out? Yup. They snitching on you. You need to stay your ass up out that graveyard. Clarify this King of Wands. Who's this King of Wands? Okay. Something like that. This could be your person. I feel like somebody is drawing like a boundary, setting a boundary. Queen of Swords energy. You're very much a stickler for spiritual hygiene. Okay. I feel like you are making sure that somebody understands who you are and where you deserve some level of respect. This is self-love energy. With the Fool, you're taking a leap of faith. Okay. So King of Wands, what's going on with the King of Wands? Why is this person in the Queen of Swords towards you? What's this Five of Pentacles energy? What's the Five of Pentacles? The illusions have been shattered. This could be a King of Wands in the reverse, somebody that's in poverty that was trying to come towards you to block a partnership. There's also somebody else here that was collaborating, possibly a dark high priestess. When the high priestess came out in the reverse, this person's really jealous of your gifts. I feel like they tried to do spell work together, and I feel like they're jealous. They tried to block your intuition. Yeah, they wanted your power. So somebody actually went to do spell work, death magic, to take your power, to take your strength, to siphon it. The illusion has been shattered with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Not only has it been shattered to you, you can see through this with the Tower in the reverse, the shit backfired. The spirits are seeing through whatever these lies are, okay? Once you lie to the spirit, you got problems, you know? You got a spirit problem. You got an entity problem. You got an entity attachment, something like that. You got the spirit realm literally celebrating the soul tribe family. So whoever I'm talking about that's a part of the soul tribe, high priestess energy, ace of wands energy, two of cups, it's almost like the spirits adore you. All of them. They love you because you tell the truth. You are directly connected to the divine. You help spirits go into the light. You help them reincarnate. Not only are you a natural realm spirit guide here in the 3D, you're a spirit guide in the 5D and above. You got people that see you in the ethers, and you got energies that appreciate the work that you're putting into the 3D, the work that you're putting in for the divine. So who the hell in a rabbit ass mind would run to the graveyard on a Tuesday, Taco Tuesday as night, or maybe the night before Wednesday? Wednesday represents the day of the bruja. Shout out to all the brujas. They love me. I have bruja friends. You know, they see me. I'm not talking to them. They're not talking to me. I love them. They love me. Listen. Okay. They talking right now. This is a convening moment. Somebody said, let's call an emergency meeting. Somebody could be hollering. Three of Pentacles. Okay. So they're calling an emergency meeting. Let's move from there and let's just see what's going on. So let's just see what's going on from here. Okay. We're going to pull from the Three of Pentacles energy and just go from there and see what exactly is happening. Yeah, we're going to pull from this Three of Pentacles because I feel like this is current energy. Okay. And just see what's going on. But they're definitely discussing you. They're having a conversation. I feel like a lot of these people felt like you were under attack. So they felt like you were under attack. So they took the opportunity to attack you. These are the kind of people that are like, well, you know, he has too many enemies, right? Okay. I might as well just shoot my shot and just kind of mingle in with all these other people and just be a slithering little snake as well. Somebody was spreading false narratives as well. Okay. Didn't I say we were going to pull from the Three of Pentacles? Five of Pentacles. What I do with it? I just said the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, here it is. This is a current energy. Okay. I feel like somebody's having a meeting. So we're going to tap into that meeting. Archangel Michael, please and thank you. Please put a shield of protection over me. I invoke 100,000 war angels to the left of me. I want you to kill and drop anything that is not in alignment with my divine path. I loose death angels around that shit. Put an ending to it and I surrender it to the universe to churn it and turn it into power and evenly distribute that amongst the Soul Tribe family, because we're going to do something really good with this. So say I, so say we. So let's tap into this energy, okay? Beautiful angels, what's going on? Do I want to pull from another deck, y'all? Do I want to pull from another deck, Holy Spirit? No, they're saying to use this one. So let's just see what's going on. Somebody's convening right now. What's this Three of Pentacles energy? You got a coven, a Queen of Wands in the reverse, a wicked, dirty, bastard ass witch who didn't have no reason to attack you, but she's sitting up feeling as though she's entitled. She's really pissed off that the shit backfired. She's really pissed off that it backfired. She's really pissed off that the shit backfired. She's really, okay, that's enough. Okay. She wants your power. Okay. Strength energy, big Leo energy. Show me this Queen of Wands in the reverse. What is her deal? What is her problem? Why is she sour? Because you see the truth. You know the truth. So in some way, shape, or form, she feels as though your gifts and you being possibly a psychic, or just the fact that you know, is somewhat of a mockery to her debaucheries, you know, to her fuckery, to her stupid ass insecurities and, you know, idiosyncrasies. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This person is angry. Clarify animosity. Ten of Cups. She's jealous of your lineage. She's mad because you outrank her and she found out that you could very well be an ancestor. When I mean ancient God, I mean some of the ones that were there when the Most High blew breath into the physical bodies. That's like, we talking about these people. When the Most High was convening with all the other Orisha and Obatala and Oya and Yemaya, you know, the Most High was like, I'm going to put some earth and some water together. And Obatala was standing there to put the crowns on the heads of the people. And then Oya was there to put the breath of God into the chosen ones. That is the spirit in the body. She controls all the spirits. And then you got Yemaya that was coming to put the water in the body. Listen. And then there's Oshun and Shango, fire, earth, wind, water. Somebody attacked somebody that was at the first ceremony, man. The first ritual, when the Most High said, let there be light, let us make these people in the image of ourselves. And then they gave birth to the zodiac, the fire children, the water babies, right? The indigo children, the moon children. I mean, it's like somebody went for somebody that they didn't even know what they were doing. They very well could have spiritually decapitated themselves. This is what their ancestors are saying. Clarify, spiritually decapitated themselves. Somebody's jealous of your lineage. Jealous of your power, jealous of your stance. Knight of Swords. They very well landed on their own sword and could have taken off their own head. Somebody wasn't thinking clearly. Somebody didn't have their head screwed on right. Somebody could be missing a few screws. Yeah, you're coming up as the Empress energy. You're very caring, you're loving, you're kind, you're a healer. You're clean, your hands are clean. That's what I just heard. You ain't got no dirty work on your hands. Okay, so whoever this Queen of Wands is, she's coming up as somebody wounded. Big fire sign energy. Nine of Wands is Sagittarius energy. Strength is Leo energy. Clarify this Queen of Wands. What's her deal? King of Swords. She's got a man that's helping her. They're communicating right now. So this is the person that she's talking to. Three of Pentacles. She's talking to her practitioner. They're having some type of meeting right now. Both of my ears are ringing. Four of Swords, Libran energy, King of Swords. Maybe they're discussing how something needs to be put to rest. What is this conversation about? Communication. So yeah, they're talking to a dark high priestess, somebody that they hired. So somebody hired a dark high priestess, or they collaborated with the dark high priestess. Show me this energy. What are they talking about with the high priestess in the reverse? Somebody could be trying to block your intuition. Somebody's really big on blocking your intuition and trying to block your joy, because you carry all this light. It just literally illuminates everything done in the dark, and you're getting your wishes fulfilled. So they could be having conversations about that. Why is that such a big deal? What's going on? Oh, because they sent you this suicide energy. They sent you something really nasty, and you're coming up as the Hierophant. Two of Swords, they sent you confusion and illusion. Somebody didn't want you to get spiritual downloads, or at least not to read their energy. But I don't feel like you're specifically reading their energy. I feel like you just see. They keep trying to block your intuition. What are they trying to block the intuition for? What are these people playing? Yeah, they're trying to block your gifts. Ace of Pentacles, somebody trying to snatch your gift. Take your crown. What's this conversation about with this Queen of Wands and this King of Swords? What are they talking about? Two of Cups, they're in a partnership. So this is some type of sick and twisted little partnership, Two of Cups. I just heard bound by blood. Bound by blood. They could have taken a blood oath. Who is this King of Swords to this Queen of Wands? What's going on with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse? What is the concern? Page of Wands. They're currently doing some form of divination to try to see if something happened or something's working. Clarify the spell work. Yeah. Six of Cups, playing in the Akashic records. Somebody wants to know your pain and your wounds, how you got hurt or whatever you healed from. This is their mode of operation. This is their point of attack. Clarify the King of Swords, Holy Spirit, and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yep. Somebody's willing to keep going until they win. That's what I heard. Ooh, this is about you winning. And somebody's saying, I'm not going to stop until I win. Well, that's something to commit to, right? To your own detriment. Can you imagine what it's going to say on somebody's tombstone? Here lies the person who was a stone cold idiot and a fool that listened to nobody, just lived a life of nothing but animosity, confusion, and illusion. Child's going to be a really big tombstone with a whole damn paragraph about how dumb you were. You got the Emperor in the reverse. Somebody wants to dominate you, dominate your crown, dominate your energy. This could be a feminine or a masculine. This is a nasty feminine and a very misogynistic energy. Girl, how you misogynistic and you supposed to be a feminine energy? This person's whole heart chakra is blocked. Okay, they wanted to block your heart chakra, your joy. Yeah, your joy just really irritates somebody. So why they want him? Who is this person, Holy Spirit? Let's get them out of spiritual court and get them to spiritual jail. Somebody's just sneaky as hell. Somebody could be an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. Big Aquarius energy. If they're not an Aquarius, they're just somebody sneaky and deceptive. Any sign. Could be a water sign, could be a karmic earth sign, could be any sign. You got everything here. Like, what the hell is this? What are you sneaking to go do, honey, with the Seven of Swords? What are y'all sneaking to go do? Child, no, you lied. Somebody's literally throwing a rock and hiding their hand. Now somebody's on the run from the devil. Okay, if you've been seeing flies around your house, somebody made a deal with the Lord of the Flies. That shit got rejected. The devil said, oh, no, I can't. This is somebody that's been here since the beginning of time. Somebody attacked the ancient God. What a dummy. They're in a fit of animosity because they're insecure. What's the current energy, Holy Spirit? You turn this devil flat on their back. Yeah, they trying to isolate you, keep you bound so that they can cipher your energy. Clarify trying to isolate. What's this conversation about? These are some weirdos, man. Ooh, hold on. How did this card fall? You got the Eight of Swords in the reverse. You broke free for some type of illusion, mental illusion. So this is projections. Clarify, they could have been trying to siphon from your sexual energy and they were projecting onto your child. Somebody's big, grown, raggedy, demonic ass is sitting up somewhere in a cauldron of hell. Okay, an escapade of torment, a cavern of some bullshit, projecting evil eye onto a child with a weak ass. A child with a gift, you bastards have lost it. Y'all just don't have no shame in your game and you losing. What is your name? 344 on the timer, as I said that. You better wait for it. Clarify evil eye in a child. Yeah, look. And Page of Swords in the reverse. This child transmuted something. They could have sent this child death too. They could have sent you death. Child, I know you lied. These people are crazy. This backfired. I feel like if they're doing something right now, this is backfired already. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Clarify. Yeah. These people are weird. These people are weird. This is like some toxic ass couple or whatever this is. They got some type of blood oath, demonic oath. They do evil together. They're weird. They're trying to stay alive. And the Queen of Wands in the reverse, glamour spell is wearing off. The Devil in the reverse, whatever they sent you, whatever entity they sent you has returned back to them and has attached itself to somebody. Somebody's still at it though with the moon. Yeah, but the Most High says, I see all things. This shit is not going to fly. Clarify the moon. Give me current energy, where these people are doing, where are they going, what is happening in the meeting. Yeah, it's like they could be driving past your house or trying to find your house, sending chaos magic. The Four of Wands, or they're sending chaos to you and your twin, or all of the above. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. Somebody wants to outsmart you. Somebody feels like they're better than you. Somebody feels like they just got to prove their energy. Like, who are these raggedy ass people? Nine of Swords. Clarify. Somebody's doing something by themselves. If they were collaborating with somebody, they're doing it by themselves now. Knight of Cups in a reverse is a frenemy or somebody that tried to come in with a bad emotional offer, a very emotionally manipulative as what you see is not what you get as offer. Somebody need to pick they afro. They ass, their whole life is flat on one side. Spirit said they whole asshole is flat on one side. Child, you're gonna get enough under these demonic ass spells. Yeah, Page of Cups. Something about projecting, vision, dream state, a child. They got to let this go. Somebody was harvesting off of a child. The child called his power back, her power back, and now somebody's sitting up here looking crazy. Who is this King of Cups in the reverse? What are you doing projecting over a child? You are going to burn in hell, so says the ancestors. You already there, Spirit says. You already there? Yeah, you are. You on the run from these spirits? Oh, wow. Show me this person. Yeah, death, return, to sender. I can't make it up. This is what happens when you play in the graveyard and stuff with these entities and you think you big Billy badass. And you made a decision and you didn't even properly do divination, or you were talking to some low level shit that tricked you out of your soul. You look crazy. You look stupid. Your illusions have been shattered. This is what happens when you're in a low frequency. You got trickster spirits. So somebody led somebody to the slaughter. Somebody really believed that they were going to do this. This is okay to do. And again, I keep picking up ancient God energy. I'm picking up like Ra, Sekhmet, Shango. I'm picking up big Shango. Somebody could have Shango as their patron saint, meaning he walks with you, he helps you. Okay. Some of you don't even know that. That's okay. They've been with you since the beginning of time. You didn't have to get initiated into no shit. You didn't have to get your head shaved. You didn't have to drink no blood. Shango been walking with you. You didn't have to pay $16,000 and $10,000 to fly to Puerto Rico or Dominican Republic or Nigeria. Yeah, you didn't have to do none of that. Shango walks with you. You got somebody right now with a very elaborate offering to Shango, and he about to reject that shit when he find out you was attacking somebody that he's assigned to. He's their patron protector. So you trying to make an offering to Shango to get Shango to attack this person, and that's the person that Shango works with. Shango about to set some fire to your ass. You need to pray that his fire don't fall upon your head. This is what the ancestors saying, okay? I'm just a messenger, my friend. Listen. I don't talk you back to you. You don't talk you back to me. I just tell you what I see. Listen, the ancestors are saying this is some bullshit. You messed up. You all the way fudged up. You messed up on this one. You're going to have to see this one through. Somebody's trying to figure out how to get the entity off of them. Damn. Somebody might need what feels like a spiritual lobotomy. I'm just saying what I see. They need an exorcism. This shit done latched on to their soul. But that's what they wanted for you. So somebody didn't think that whatever this was going to detach from you. Yeah, they wanted you to take yourself out, go crazy, hallucinate. Somebody tried to play with your gifts. Under the moon, full moon shit. I can't make it up. And put you back into some type of spin cycle of the past to have you like feeling like you were still back in some bullshit and you weren't with the lovers. Something like that. Anything else we need to see about these people? Current energy. Queen of Pentacles is here. Clarify, Queen of Pentacles. Hi, Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Yeah, you're happy. So if they're having a meeting right now, they're trying to figure out what the hell happened. Somebody said something to kill your joy, like to put you in some type of weird ass, depressed, low vibrational state so they could isolate you and just suck off your energy. Are you crazy? Somebody was like, you won't be going out of the house, bitch. We was on a 5-mile hike all day. What are you talking about? It's giving that kind of energy. Y'all are out in the sun, honey. You're getting out in nature. You're grounding. You are keeping yourself in a high vibration. Never attack a high vibrational person. They're somewhere at home dancing and shit with your ancestors while you trying to convince your ancestors to do some bullshit. Don't make us pull rank out here. You know, I try my best not to say nothing, but I feel like these people know that they are done, son. Stick a fork in them. It's over. Y'all asses are overcooked. So we're going to let you cook. Okay. Let her cook. The ancestors come through frying shit. Listen, let them cook. He got Queen of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. This is about your partnership. Somebody went digging in your business, found out you got love coming, Ten of Pentacles. Somebody said, why her, not me? Why him, not me? 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 Listen, because the Most High said it's their time. With your punk ass. All you had to do was sit by the sideline and wait your turn. Wait till they call your name. It's not your turn. But no, instead, what you did was you went and conjured up some shit that got some shit on it. They got some more shit on top of it that's chasing your ass that you got to marinate in for the next 10 years. You didn't know that? That's why the 10 of Wands is there. Maybe 15 with the 5. That's a whole bunch of dead ass energy for a really long time. It's either that or you fry. What you want to do? King of Wands in the reverse? You think you big Billy badass? You're a reckless guy. Why does this guy keep coming up like this? Let's just talk about it. The King of Wands in the upright. Commercial break. The King of Wands in the upright, y'all. I ain't never met a King of Wands in the upright that was not fine, well-spoken, career-driven, connected to the divine, powerful, know how to pray some stuff off, got healing hands, can touch you and the spirit just fly off. I done met some beautiful King of Wands energy, father figures, bosses, leaders, real King of Wands, right? The King of Wands is fine. Fire sign energy, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. They're so smooth. They understand things from a perspective that a lot of people don't. Okay. But when you get the King of Wands in the reverse, this silly bastard is crazy. Trickster energy, shapeshifter, will look you right in your eye and tell you that they didn't just go and smoke a graveyard blunt and try to wish death on you, calling down muerta. Premature death at that, to try to end your destiny. This is somebody that breaks all the rules. There's somebody that just waits in the shadows, waiting for you to slip up and not talk to the divine and make an impulsive decision. This is somebody that doesn't want you connected to your intuition. Well, that ain't gonna happen. You ain't gonna get it. Did nobody come to see you, Otis? Did nobody come to see you, Otis? With your punk ass. Listen, we got the world. It's over. How many times we got to tell you it's done? Somebody keep trying to send this entity back. So they don't like the way it feels. Oh, that's messed up. Well, clarify, Holy Spirit. Yeah. Healer energy, Aquarius energy. You got the star. You got the healer. You got bliss. You got beautiful energy, radiant energy. Whatever they're planning to do, it's okay. You have a victory. The Most High is absolutely pleased with your endeavors. May the ancestors be just as pleased. They are celebrating you. You are the star. This is your time. Yeah, this is your time. It's been a long time coming, but you knew that a change would come. You got the 9 of Pentacles, single, self-sufficient, abundant, slow and steady, wins the race. This is somebody that doesn't move in haste. This is somebody that understands that patience is a virtue. Yeah, look at you. Look at the bird on her shoulder, on her hand. Is that on her hand? It's on her hand. She's conversing with the spirit realm. The birds represent the messengers, okay? Yeah, the ancestors. She's having conversations. They're keeping her in this beautiful, blissful solitude, or he. A he could be a she, a he could be a we could be a they, a them, a they over there. Somebody's driving fast in a haze, child. These people are running from something real big and dark. They're just trying to send it wherever it's going to go. And some of them absolutely tried to sacrifice their children. Meanwhile, you're in the star's energy. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, King of Cups in the upright, self-love energy, blissful energy. And you broke free from whatever this is. This is somebody else's dark night of the soul. So somebody wanted to invite you into their hell. Somebody was projecting their bullshit onto you, only to realize under this energy of confusion and illusion that you don't live in their head. You're not a part of their consciousness, and whatever they're thinking up, however they're imagining you, that's not even you. They're in animosity about that. Somebody is mad because they can't spiritually take you, like get a photogenic, spiritual photogenic image of your essence. They can't hold on to it because they're not on the same frequency. These are low vibrational people. And if they were people that held a little bit of rank, they've been debunked. They've been deranked. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Somebody's mad because they got to pay money to get cleansed or go make an offering. They're really pissed that you're not unalive yet. So what happens? They keep doing this. They keep doing it and doing it and doing it. What does that mean? They keep giving offerings to whatever this deity is over and over and over and over. This was the kind of deal that once you decide to do it, you can't back out. So now somebody's losing money because guess what? They got to go pay the practitioner. They have to go get the materials. They got to get other people to pray. We're going to be praying for 21 days. To do what? What y'all praying for 21 days to do? That shit ain't going to work. You know it. So why are you taking this person's money? You better hold on to this money. You giving this money up to this practitioner. This is karma. You're going to go broke trying to unalive somebody that is not supposed to be unalive. It's not their time to go. The Most High decides when it's their time, and when it's their time, they will be well with that. All their work will be done, and they will stand in the presence of the Creator with the hopes that the Most High says, job well done. Who are you to decide that you can decide somebody's mental health, that you can decide their destiny and their path because your life is falling apart? Stop projecting your bullshit. Get you some therapy. Go talk to somebody. Write it out. Sing it out. Dance it out. You playing in the graveyard, smoking graveyard blunts is not going to work. Listen, the ancestors are about to get turned, honey. 9 of Swords, whatever y'all doing, it's not going to work. You don't understand. You don't understand, understand. Your shit is not an understanding type of understanding, out of this world type of understanding. You miss a spiritual law. And what you're failing to see, which I think is absolutely a brilliant divine plan, the way the Most High has set this up, is that you're attacking literally divinity. Yeah, look at this reckless fool. Whoever this King of Wands is in the reverse, get your wand and what you got going on somewhere. So King of Wands in the reverse, Queen of Wands in the reverse. This could be like a weird ass couple. They weird, they reckless, they need money, they need to harvest, they need to feed. They're skinwalkers. Their skin is itching, they're scratching, they're itchy and scratchy. They got a lot going on. And whatever it is, it ain't got nothing to do with you. 3 of Wands. What's the 3 of Wands, Holy Spirit? Somebody could be trying to travel somewhere. Yeah, no, these people are crazy. Whoever they're talking to at a distance, let me just tell you, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. But whoever they're talking to at a distance is telling them that everything is fine. This is going to work out. Child, this practitioner is lying through their teeth. Maybe they ain't got no teeth. Maybe they can't cast their pearls onto swine. Somebody is a toothless with no wisdom in their head. Somebody's lying to y'all at a distance and taking y'all's money. Ace of Swords in a reverse. This person is a liar. Yeah, they talking to you right now. They telling you, okay, I'm going to get it done tonight. We're going to do it by the weekend. Let's just prepare the stuff right now for the next full moon. And this time they really going to be unalived. And people keep dropping like flies, only around them though. Listen, clarify, they dropping like flies, Holy Spirit. Yeah. Whoever this Queen of Swords is in the reverse, you just as worse as the King of Wands in the reverse. Y'all are some nasty, bitter ass dog faces. Y'all are some goat mouths. Y'all are some piranhas. You are looking for anything to chew. Gnashing of teeth. Do you know what that feels like? You about to find out. You about to find out. Quick story time. You know, I was around some people that was demonically possessed one time in this little town that I was just simply passing through. I had never seen so many tormented, unalive spirits. I had never seen so many spirits that were trapped in the spirit realm. I had never been around real skinwalkers and vampires, people who had lost their souls. I had never, ever been around people that were being tormented by spirits so bad, watching people run through the streets. Something is on me. I seen it all. I'm standing there like, is this shit real? The Most High was like, yeah, you're going to need to kick your feet and get the hell up on out of it. I was like, I'm just passing through. They're like, you ain't going to stay longer? No, hell to the no. I'm out there in tangerine dresses and bright and yellow, child. They saw me as a snack. They like, ooh, light. I'm like, listen, I'm going to pray for y'all. But when I stomp my feet 3 times, I'm not looking back in the rearview mirror. I'm out of here. I left that little raggedy town behind. But when I tell you the gnashing of teeth is real, torment. See, a lot of these people have let Ifa, Santeria, all these different religions, which are absolutely beautiful spiritualities, but they've evolved into their own forms of belief that are out of alignment with spiritual law. They'll tell you in a heartbeat, oh no, nothing's evil. There's no bad. It's just energy. I've seen places on this planet where people were literally being tormented. Their teeth were gnashing. I could feel the gnashing of their teeth. Now, you know, when you are an empath, you can feel what people are going through. I heard the Most High tell me, get up. Now go tell them what you saw. I'm like, they don't think I'm crazy, child. The Most High was like, get your punk ass up. This is how the Most High talked to me. Get your punk ass up and go tell them what I told you. I said, okay. So what I tell you is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. My right hand to the Most High God, my right and my left hand. You can call down judgment on that story. That is a true story. Listen, don't you play around with these realms and these deities and these entities. This is how a lot of these people got tripped up. Oh, it's just energy. Oh, y'all scared. Oh, you this or you that. It's not fun when your life and your soul has been held in captivity for 300 years and you can't go into the light and you just in the afterlife watching other people going to be reincarnated. It's a horrible feeling. That was a real long commercial break, but that shit was real. That's not a warning. That's a promise. You can call judgment on that. Clarify, Holy Spirit. You can call judgment on that, y'all. I'm telling y'all the truth. Don't play around with this shit. Some of these people got, you know, godmothers and godfathers that's doing spell work over them. They didn't cut your hair. They controlling your crown and they lead you to the slaughter. You went to them, told them you thought somebody was sending you spell work and they told you, yes, they are. They got your whole head messed up. And now you in this angry energy and you didn't attack the whole ascended master. 4 of Wands, somebody that has a soulmate twin flame contract. There's not that many. There's like 1% on the planet. They got a soulmate twin flame, both. You can have a soulmate. You could have a best friend that's a soulmate. All my friends that I know now, they my soulmates. We finish each other's sentences. They all colors, black, white, country. Some of them speak German. Some of them, you know, they country as hell. Down in the bayou. White folks down in the bayou, they be like, girl, be like, I know what's going on, but we got a soul contract. You see, it's bigger than that. That's my soulmate. That's my soul tribe. But you got people that got rare contracts, y'all. Why do they keep going after the partnerships? Because your contracts are bigger. It's not just, oh, that's my boo. That's my baby. We make love. It's so amazing. Oh my God, I love you so much. It's bigger than that. It's a divine contract. It's held in high honor. It's a soulmate twin flame. It's only 1%. So what do they try to do? They try to separate the twins. Because if y'all come together, y'all gonna end the world as they know it. It's like 1%. Some people are really here to be alone, though. Some people aren't looking for a lover. They're not destined to have a partner. I'm going to keep it real. It's not that it's, oh, I don't want to be with anybody. No, that's a part of their mission. That's how they rocking and rolling. They in that Peter energy. You remember Peter in the Bible? Was it Peter that never got married? He just dedicated his life to God. Shoot, come on in. Let's be friends. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, whatever it is. Okay. I just heard you are the children of Elijah. Dang, they mess with the wrong damn people. What's messing with y'all? You are the tribe of Judah. You are the original Asiatic black people. Everybody has come from you. All hues and all colors. Yeah, these people was really coming for your creativity. I know you lied. You got the 3 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Your lineage is celebrating you. I just heard some of you come from the bloodline of Elijah. Wow. Yeah, you're healers. Look. Held in high honor. You are the original people. You gave birth to everybody on the planet. I know they didn't know that. I don't feel like they knew that before they went to the graveyard, smoking graveyard blunts, digging up graves, and, not to realize and didn't know, were unaware under this confusion and animosity and that they were digging their own grave. Can you imagine somebody taking all this time digging a grave? You know how hard it is to dig a grave? It's a lot of work. Spending all that time only to get a memo from the universe that that's their grave. You say, remember that grave you dug? That one belonged to you. All that work you put into it, we feel like since you put in all that work, that's where we're going to let you stay. Since we told you to stay the hell out of the graveyard, leave the dead alone. Let them rest. Clarify these raggedy bastards. Clarify. Unfortunately, this is really unfortunate. Some of them abandon their own children and sacrifice their own children because they don't want to be unalive. They're cowards. They abandon their children. Their ancestors are really mad. I just heard the sons and daughter of Abraham. Wow. Healers, healer. 6 of Swords, healing, Aquarius energy. This is your time. You weren't meant to be known as a healer up until now, like by way of age of Aquarius, by way of what is written, by way of what was prophesied and or promised. I just heard God's promises. God is a God that she cannot lie. Whatever the promises are, they were made at the beginning of time, and this is the time to bring it into fruition. This plan cannot be negated as that of the Most High. It can't be overlooked. You can't play around with this. Yeah, they shook. They need to be. They didn't sacrifice their children. Clarify these innocent children, Holy Spirit. Clarify these innocent children. Child, they didn't sacrifice their children because they got too much. Somebody has planted too many seeds. They put in too much work that they got to offer up their children. This could also be at the request of the deity. Clarify their children, Holy Spirit. 2 of Swords, they don't want people to know. So this is why they're attacking you. If you're a truth teller, you can see you got clairvoyance. They're trying to place some type of illusion in your view so that you can't see, right? But you can see with your eyes wide shut type ass energy. That's the way your gift work, okay? When your eyes are closed, that's when you see the best. Somebody was coming for your physical eyes, your third eye, your spiritual eye to create some type of illusion. These are projections. 9 of Swords, they wanted you to not hear what the Holy Spirit was saying. And the Most High came through with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, and you knew the energy didn't belong to you. You're the Hierophant. You come from a very royal lineage. The children of Elijah, the children of Abraham. Yeah, I just heard will reign supreme. Big Daniel in the lion's den energy. I just heard chant a psalm a day. Some of y'all could be chanting a psalm a day, reading your psalms. Whoever this Queen of Wands in the reverse is, I think your time is up. You should have gotten into yourself instead of getting into this. You should have went and just had a conversation with yourself instead of, now somebody's really trying to cover up what they did. Somebody's definitely trying to cover their tracks. With the Two of Pentacles, because you alchemized something. The Two of Swords. Give me current energy on this person. Yeah. This is current energy. The Tower in the reverse. Somebody lost their gifts. They're in this Seven of Cups and Nine of Swords. This is like an entity, y'all. This is like an entity, something, some energy that they wanted to stick to you. And this is them now. They very well could be contemplating just really nasty things happening, or they're hallucinating. Somebody's hallucinating. Yeah. They're like in a zombie state. Look at this, Four of Cups. I feel like somebody's soul got snatched and they don't even remember what they did. Somebody does not remember what they did. Who are these people, y'all? Clarify these weird ass people. Yeah, look, they don't remember what they did. Five of Cups. Depression. This wanted to come up in the reverse. Yeah, it's like no divine intervention. Somebody's blocked from source. They could have tried to block you from your divine intervention. Wow, these people are crazy. Yeah, somebody keeps sending you death and it keeps backfiring. So if you were hearing things like in the night or stuff hitting your window, your roof, something like that, it's almost like somebody was trying to like shake you up or whatever this is. You got death in the reverse and you got the Ace of Cups. Somebody could literally be passing away, y'all. This is like crossing over. This is like a new beginning type energy. Yeah. This was about your new beginning, a very special soul contract. Soulmate twin flame. Spirit wants me to be very specific. Your soulmate is your twin flame. Some of you are with your soulmates. Some of you are with your twin flames. Somebody got a soulmate and a twin flame. Y'all literally share the same soul. So no matter where you are in the world, no matter where you are on the planet, you are connected to this person. Y'all have always been connected. That's what I just heard. So somebody was also trying to attack your sexual energy, this King of Wands and Queen of Wands, to try to drain you of your healing energy. Damn, this is wild. And pull two people apart that don't need to be together, but they're one. You can't separate one without the other. You can't, it's just not going to work. Like, okay, a million miles away from one another and they still connected. They just have telepathy between them, good conversations in the astral realms. You got the Fool and you got the Ace of Cups. Somebody's taking a leap of faith. Yeah, somebody's taking a leap of faith here. Page of Cups in the reverse. Whatever this illusion is, it's been shattered. This person is sneaky and deceptive. They got some type of ulterior motive. Yeah, this person is not to be trusted. The Moon in the reverse. This is not somebody that you want to deal with. Somebody did moon magic under the moon, death spells or something like that. And now they're really terrified. Somebody didn't know what they were messing with. It's crazy how they have the audacity to be in this animosity. What? Because you did magic out of your own insecurities? Are you crazy? Don't answer that. You're crazy. Why would you? What the hell? I don't know what else to say. I'm totally detached from the energy. I have to be, because at this point, I feel like the warnings have been very blatant. I feel like collectively we have done a great job with staying in a high frequency, staying in a high vibration, really dodging the bullshit, y'all. Really staying in a real true heart space, which is the only way that you can manifest the Six of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles and the healer's energy. This is like transmuting energy. Yeah, this is beautiful energy. So I love y'all, okay? As we close this door, thank you for the love, the support, the super chat, super thanks. Thank you for just bringing good, loving light. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful free reading. If you'd like to donate to the channel, it is welcome. We can buy flowers and more cards. And if you just want to donate a hug and a kiss from me to you, won't you say that you love me too? Listen, I will take it. Okay. I will take it. And I thank you. I love y'all. If this resonated, give it a thumbs up. If not, hey, that's fine. We support the energy. I love y'all. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, as always, peace be with you.